camera. They're not there. They're not there. They're not there. What's going on, everybody? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to a new video on Opera Anna. My name is Anna. I'm an opera singer and I am here to opera up your life. Today we have a new Aria explained video where I am going to lead you through an aria and help you understand what the heck is going on. Last time, you may remember, we did Visitarte, sung by Maria Callas, and today, one of my favorite arias ever, and probably something that you've heard before. Largo al factotum, Rossini's The Barber of Seville. Largo factotum della città, largo. Before we get into it though, make sure that you're subscribed and that you like this video. Turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss anything, because I'm sure some of you were expecting a video last week and my life is all over the place right now. I'm staring at an empty room because we're moving and this is the only corner of the room that is still intact. I am so sorry that I am not the consistent YouTuber that I should be. Bad Anna, bad YouTuber. Are you ready for the aria? I'm ready, let's go. There's just no one and the whole day is just waiting for you. I'm just like, ah! So much fun. Now listen, there are so many interpretations of this aria that I couldn't choose just one to show you guys. So with each example, I'm going to show you a different singer. Of course, I will link all of the singers in the description box below. Our second video of Aria Explained is Largo al factotum by Gioacchino Rossini. No, do it again, by Gioacchino Rossini from The Barber of Seville. And I am willing to bet money, like good money, that even those people who are like, what are you talking about? What? I have never heard of this. Girl, I do not speak Italian. Stop it. What the f? I'm willing to bet good money that you have heard this aria before somewhere, because it is everywhere. But I mean like literally everywhere. Butchered, but yes, that is the aria. Butchered, get it? Oh my god, I'm hilarious. And of course, my all-time favorite. Bravo Figaro, bravo bravissimo, bravo Figaro, bravo bravissimo. A te fortuna, non mancherà. Like I said, everywhere. Now the last time I explained a lot about what was going on in Tosca because it was middle-endish of the opera, so a lot of stuff had happened already and without context you'd be completely lost. But because this is Figaro's entrance aria, it's right at the beginning. We haven't met Figaro yet, so there's not really anything to know. We have met another character, the Conte Almaviva, who has employed Figaro in the past and will employ him again to get his plan underway, because Figaro is the factotum of the city, as we will find out. This opera is adapted from a play of the same name by the French playwright Pierre Beaumarchais. It's the first in a trilogy. Barber of Seville, Notte di Figaro, and whatever that third one was that I always forget, The Guilty Mother. All been set to music, but the third one no one ever really watches. The Barber of Seville is by Rossini, Le Notte di Figaro is by Mozart, and it's freaking glorious. Mozart actually wrote Le Notte di Figaro before Rossini wrote The Barber of Seville, about 20 years earlier, but we're just gonna pretend because we're here to talk about Largo al factotum, which means make way for the factotum. Now, if you're like me and are like, what's a factotum? Is this an English word? Apparently, it means the person who can do everything. Figaro is the person who gets the job done. It's like Morgan Freeman's character in The Shawshank Redemption, like, I'm known to locate certain things. Figaro, except not in prison. The other thing is that this opera was written inside 3 weeks. What? I can barely like study an opera in 3 weeks. No, let me take that back. I cannot study an opera in 3 weeks. It's not gonna happen. Rossini was a genius, like let's just put it that way. We are in Act 1 of the opera. Conte Almaviva is disguised as Lindoro because he is trying to win the love of Rosina. She's in her room and he's trying to get her to come out onto the balcony. It's not happening when Figaro shows up singing Largo al factotum.
Largo al factotum della città, largo. La 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 la.
First words in the aria, Largo al factotum della città, largo. This is John Rawnsley in the role of Figaro. He's an absolute icon. You can probably tell already from this short clip that this aria and this opera are a little different from the aria that we looked at last time from Tosca. This is a comic opera or opera buffa. Nobody dies, nobody gets tortured. There's not a sort of angsty doom and gloom cloud over the entire opera. However, the emotions are just as raw and penetrating and just here using different effects. So Puccini uses like heartbreaking melodies and just like that.
Oh, okay, goddamn.
And Rossini uses bravura and effects and just like to get his point across. And that is a technical term. The beginning, la 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 la, bravo, tells you literally everything you need to know about our Figaro. Fun-loving, carefree, mostly. Full of himself, probably for good reason and probably also not. Absolute life of the party. Now we're gonna go to Thomas Hampson, who is one of my most favorite singers ever. And this one has very cheeky subtitles. Ugh. Why can't I be a baritone? I have so much more work. We learn who Figaro is just completely. So our Figaro just said, per un barbiere di qualità, for a barber of quality. So we know now Figaro is the barber of Seville. Done. In the bulk of this aria though, interspersed with him praising himself for being just amazing at everything, Figaro tells us what he does on a daily basis, cutting people's hair, ready for anything that people throw at him, and just how the entire city demands his services on a second-minute basis. Oh my god, it's just so good. He loves life, he loves having fun, and he knows exactly how to handle the ladies, donetta, and the men, and the girls, and the boys, and the elderly, and just everyone in the entire city. So that's Thomas Hampson. I'm sad to leave him, but we're going to look at now Dmitri Hvorostovsky.
Figaro, 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 oi me, che furia, oi me, che folla, alla volta per carità.
Oh my god, it's so good.
Figaro, son qua, e Figaro, son qua, Figaro qua, Figaro là, Figaro qua, Figaro là, Figaro su, Figaro giù, Figaro su, Figaro giù, rode moltissima sulla forma, sulla ventana.
It's so good. This is the essence of Figaro in a single performance. Stunning. It's just stunning. What makes this aria so great is just the constant like change of energy, change of emotion, the playfulness, not to mention how many demands are put on the singer. It's the range is enormous. You've got coloratura, you've got lyrical lines, you've got this like super quick like fortunatissimo, bravo, bravissimo, the best way to showcase who a character is that I've ever seen. Amazing. If I were a baritone, this is the only aria I would want to sing ever, because it's just so great. That's also a lie. But so these different sections that I'm referring to are, of course, these slower, more lyrical parts.
col cavaliere e con la donnetta la 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 col cavaliere la 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 la.
Really asked the singer to give some heft and give so much color. You can tell how much like per la donnetta cavaliere. You have to color this aria like crazy because otherwise it's just stupid. Not that the music is stupid, but like then the character isn't there and then it's like, well, what are you doing? And then we have these fast moving coloratura bits. There's not so much coloratura in this, but it does ask a little bit. Some people cheat it a little. Well, they don't cheat it, but they make an effect of it that's not so much coloratura. And then we get to the patter sections. One syllable corresponds to one note and you just go through it super quickly. Fun fact, according to Wikipedia, the term patter comes from the Pater Noster, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, or Lord's Prayer that Catholics would recite in Latin in the church. The habit of rushing through the words as quickly as possible to speed along the quite long mass gave rise in England to the term patter. What? What? Did everything come from the church ever? Like, that blew my mind. I thought it was just because it's in the word as well, but I guess the word itself comes from just the more you know. So there you go, another aria explained, and now you know what the heck is going on in this aria. Let me know in the comments below if you'd actually heard this aria before or if this is truly the first time that you're hearing it. It's gonna show up in my next episode, Opera in Cartoons. Bugs Bunny can sing it pretty well. It's decent. Is it Robin Williams? I don't know. I don't think so, but we'll find out. I hope you enjoyed the video today. Thank you so much for joining me. And tell me which interpretation is your favorite. Sherill Milnes, we've got John Rawnsley, Thomas Hampson, Dmitri Hvorostovsky. I'll link a few more just in case. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss anything. You never know when I'm gonna be inconsistent again. It will never happen again, I promise. Thank you so much for joining me today to opera up your life, and I will see you next time. Addio.